Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and the reason that you show up here every morning is because you know there's more. What do you mean more, Michael? There's more money for you to get. There's more joy for you to get. There's more health for you to get. I'm talking more. And when I say it, you know down here there's more. You're like, yep, I remember that. Maybe you forgot, but then right now you remember there's more. And the beauty of it is when you get more joy, guess what happens? You inspire, you give joy away. You cannot not give joy away. When you get more health, you inspire others to be healthy. You give them hope. When you get more money, you spend it. You create jobs. Someone will pay for their college because someone will pay for their kids' college because you got money and you spent it. So it's good for you to get more. This is what we know for sure. You were born genius. You were born, I am enough, imprinted on your DNA. Okay? And then what happened is, you go along and you learn to walk, talk, and eat, and you learn to do all that without any hesitation, without any depression or discouragement. You epically succeeded at walking, talking, and eating without any anxiety. Now, you failed miserably. But then in the beauty of it, in all the failure, you finally succeeded. Look at you now. You walk around beautifully. You talk beautifully. You eat elegantly. And when you got spaghetti in your hair, you didn't care. When you fell down and everybody laughed, you didn't care. When you tried to say a word and everybody laughed, you didn't care. You didn't have the notion of being embarrassed. But then you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked under into the ocean of am I enough? And in the ocean of am I enough, guess what happens? You cover up I am enough with am I enough? And you start to get doubt and fear and limiting beliefs. And people label you. Oh, you're stupid. You're slow. You're clumsy. You never do it right. And they remind you of your all your mistakes. They build a resume of am I enough? You build a resume of am I enough? You remember all your mistakes and your follies and your failures. And you forgot I am enough. And you're drowning in the ocean of am I enough in doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And then what happens is I show up in your life and I grab you and I drag you back up onto the beach of I am enough. Now on the beach of I am enough, you're laying there and your lifeless dream, your lifeless goal, your lifeless passion you're just laying there. And every time you come to this show, it's like me pumping your chest. Every time you come to this show, it's like me giving you resuscitation. Blowing air back into you. Blowing I am enough back into you. And all of a sudden, you spew out doubt. You spew out fear. You spew out limiting belief. And you take these breaths. I am enough. I am enough. And I stand you up and I aim you down the path of success. And what do we know about the path of success? It is paved in gratitude. So this part of the show is all about giving gratitude. So what we do now is you, in the comments, express your gratitude. I'll show you how it goes. I am grateful for, that's the first part, deep, healthy breaths. That's the second part. I am enough. That's the third part. I am grateful for deep, healthy breaths. I've been in the hospital with someone that was literally slowly suffocating to death because they couldn't take a deep breath. And I am so grateful for these deep breaths. And actually, while you're putting in your gratitudes, Laura says the internet's crappy. I think it's on my end. I think there's something going on my end. This will be recorded. I will put it again, but stay on if you can. Participate if you can, but we're not going to stop rolling because today's message is just too powerful. So we can't let the elements, the technology, jack this up. We have to keep moving, okay? As you're putting in your gratitudes, we are going to take some breaths. These breaths, listen to me, these breaths create space. Because what happened this morning when you woke up, life was waiting there with a baseball bat. When your eyes opened, when the alarm went off, you reached to turn the alarm off, but then you had to dodge life swinging at you. So life brought you stuff right as soon as you woke up. Life started swinging at you. Life's like, no, you're not getting out of that bed without some trouble first. How about you got to pay the mortgage? How about you got to go and the doctor's going to tell you how you're going to treat what he diagnosed you with. How about you're stressed about your relationship with your kids? All these things life is throwing at you right away. Okay? So these breaths are going to create some space. Because right now, even this morning, you're up against the cage just taking punches. And these breaths are going to create space. And in that space, guess what happens? Solutions come. So let's get to it. We take the breath in, we breathe in our nose, and we fill our lungs. And then we're going to exhale. And when we exhale, we put our hands on our chest and we say, I am enough. All right, follow me. Ready? Breathe in. I am enough. Do you hear I'm saying it with some passion and some energy and some tenacity? Because I believe it. Because I am passionate about it. 3 more breaths. Ready? Breathe in. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Woo! Oh, I feel that. Man, that is awesome. All right, today's subject is, there is no perfect, only start. Wow. I'm going to prove to you there's no perfect. Think about every time they release a new iPhone. Now, I'm not an iPhone tribe. I use Samsung, but they do the same thing with Samsung. But this big, giant, beautiful company that all these people are fans of, they release an iPhone, and there's always something wrong with it. That is evidence that there is no perfect, only start. They do their best, they dig in, but then they go ahead and release it because shipped is better than perfect. Okay? So first, there is no perfect. Let's just get our brains around that, okay? Whoop. There is no perfect. Let's embrace that truth. There is no perfect. And a lot of you are waiting. This is what happens. Instead of starting, you find a reason not to start. And a lot of times you're trapped in this perfect. So like, I don't have time. I don't have the time to start my business right now. I don't have the money to start my business right now. I don't have the skill set to start my business right now. So these are the excuses that we're using not to start. There is no perfect. There's only start. And what's stopping you? What's stopping you? Okay, first, time, money, and a skill set. These are the first excuses that we have. And then, what's underneath that? Because, let's be honest, you could start now with the time that you have. You could start now with the money that you have or don't have. You could start now with the skill set you have right now. You could start right now. If someone put a gun to your head or someone said, at the end of the week, if you get started, I will give you a winning lottery ticket, you would start right now. So absolutely, positively, you could start right now, okay? There is no perfect, only start. These are the first excuses. Now, underneath that, we've got the fear of failure. So now, if we pass this, now we've got, but Michael, what if I fail? Michael, what if it all just goes wrong? Let me tell you something. It is going to go wrong. You are going to fail. Welcome to the world of owning a business. Welcome to the world of starting an exercise program. Welcome to the world of whatever you need to start right now and you're not. It absolutely, positively is going, you are going to suck at it when you start. There is no perfect. Let's embrace that. And since there is no perfect, let's go ahead and embrace it. We're going to suck at it. So if we get past these excuses, now we're down here to fear of failure. We've dealt with that. You are going to fail. Now we have doubt and limiting beliefs. That's the next level. So we started with I don't have these things. And then we went here, fear of failure. And now we're here, doubt and limiting beliefs. Now, what happens after that? Where does the doubt and the limiting belief come from? It comes from am I enough, okay? So what we're doing right now is we're dissecting why you're not starting because you think that it needs to be perfect. Okay? So we're dissecting. First level is, I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't have the skill set. Second level is the fear of failure. I could fail, Michael. Okay, we agree. You're going to fail, so let that happen. Secondly, doubt and limiting beliefs. And underneath that, the foundation of this is, am I enough? And this is what I'll tell you. Action mutes, am I enough? All right, so let's put it on here. Action, same as start, mutes, am I enough? So when you take action, no matter how lame it is, no matter how you suck at it, you start to mute, am I enough? So let's go through this one more time, and then we're going to get you taking action today, okay? First, there is no perfect, okay? There is no perfect time, there is no perfect amount of money, and there is nobody with the perfect skills. There is only start. The difference between you and someone that's living your dream is they started, okay? So we got rid of the excuses of time, money, and skill set, all right? Secondly, the fear of failure. Secondly, the fear of failure.
Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Boggs, and the reason that you show up...
Technology is not cooperating today. Secondly, we have the fear of failure. And then we have doubt and limiting beliefs that come from am I enough? And I'm here to tell you one thing, one message. Action mutes am I enough? And that will undermine doubt and limiting beliefs, and that will overcome the fear of failure, and you will lose these excuses of time, money, and skill set, and you will start. Action, start, deletes all this. So what is it going to take? What is your start today? I want to know what your start is today, okay? I want you to decide right now what your start is. I don't care if you don't have the money. I don't care if you don't have the time. I want you to start now. I love you. I care about you. Action mutes, am I enough? Have a great day.